EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Savon Revel there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
Look, I mean, maybe you don't always convert 3rd and short, but this type of loss shouldn't even be in the realm of possibility. Looked like an abject failure up front, quickly led to a disaster.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, man. Cowboy 80. Go.
Again, it's Blue. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Vikings 43-yard line.
You're not. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 70 Simple, tracking 60. 18 Rumble.
They'll go play action here with Milton. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it
It's
in.
a gain of 14
And he'll be
yards.
out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
They get 14
First and
on
10
that
at the
hookup.
29-yard
First down,
line.
Cowboys.
Cougar 19. Raptor 80. Ready. 19 Charger. 70 Lions. Chap 60. Chap Buffalo 18. Panther ready.
On play action, here's Milton. Out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Aston Davis. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch
Brings
NFL
up
DB,
2nd
of course,
and
yes,
10.
the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Maris Leofau.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Ready. Cowboys 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 79 Broncos. 7 Hawks. Warriors 70. Dragons 60.
In motion, Lamb.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. Pioneer. Cup 19. Chap 60. Chap 60. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
In motion, Lamb.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give him 14
yards.
on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
19 Lions.
Play action. Now it's Milton. It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. You let this go deep for Jefferson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
On the jump. Ready. Cowboy 80. Alert. Alert. Ready.
A give. Here comes Blue. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboys, 1st down.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Come on. Check the 60. Check. Let go.
Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hold it ready. 70.
Ball back.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Parrish Leofold there on the stop.
2 yards on
So this
the
team
pickup.
finds themselves
It's
now in a little
second
bit of a
and 8.
tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Vikings 7. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Milton. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's second down.
Hey, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing on second down is Milton. That's complete to Blue. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down. Getting some good yardage on that second down play.
15 yards and moves to third down.
Cut 19, cut 19. Go.
Here's Milton. That's hot. Left side. It's complete.
A gain of 19 yards.
Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dallas.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
A run with Blue. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A once more with blue. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Run here with Davis. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
3rd and long.
70, Hawk 70, Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, Dragon 6, Mustang 19.
In motion, Lamb. On 3rd and long, here's Milton. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop and falls incomplete. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good running. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And that one's not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good, and they are not able to draw closer.
Vikings, Buffalo 18. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check, hurt, go.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
There you go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Riggs, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now faking the give. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You get a 1st down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 49-yard line.
Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings, Bronco 80. Shot 50. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Rig alert. Rig alert. Ready.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Aston Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Cowboys 4-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with the Blue. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Mekhi Blackman there for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Cut 19. Street. Nothing 19. 19 light.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Panther 11, Panther 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That's down the field for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70, Timberwolf.
From the gun, they'll go with blue. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. And Davis there to make the play.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
70, here we go. Just 50, just 18 Cardinal, 18, go streak. Dragon 60.
Throwing, Milton. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
19.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's going to be caught. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
Cowboys, 1st down.
18 Cardinal,
A
18
gain
Cardinal.
of 13 yards.
On the ground, it's blue. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop.
19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And he will score! Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's caught. Just a big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
41 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 25 yards.
25 yards, the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down
and 10.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And
to the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Vikings 21.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's brought down right to the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 19 lock, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On play action, here's Milton. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49. On first down, here's Blue. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big, explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, first and goal.
Now it is first and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the jump.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Ferguson in motion. On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
The kick is good.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Watch him right there. Watch him right there.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
13 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
60, bang. Cougar 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
18 at the 42-yard line.
18 Rattler.
Here's McCarthy. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Osa Odigizua. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. Panther Street. Check smash. Go.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. To return, it is Turpin. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. This is Blue. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
On third and long, here's Milton. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And the Vikings are going to have it just past their 25. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now on second and long.
Brings up second and 20 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Now it's going to be third down.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless?
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team get possession of the football.
44-yard line.
Cardinals. Check 6 down. Ready. Viking 18. Check 60. Check 18. Right here. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Ready.
On first down, here's Milton. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
42, Vikings 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. He'll look to throw. trouble, and down he goes.
By Darius Robinson. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield is Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Will Riker down on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit.
42, Vikings 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb.
Brings up second
and that will lead to a second down. To fake the give, and now it's Milton. He'll let one go down the middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.